Human Motivation Academy, live and direct in Montreal each and every day, 7 a.m. Every wicked people in a problem. You don't know. Steve Culture said that. Run your center. Alright. Boom. So me say this is what I see. Been going on for centuries. Hey, yo, and no one ever seems to care. All I see is people suffering everywhere. People have a lot and yet refuse to share. Oh my gosh, Montreal, it's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long time. It's been going on a long, long time. Yeah. It's not since lately. We've been giving good fight long time. That's how we survive long time. We're going on a long, long time. Yeah. Oh well. It has been going on for months and years and decades and centuries. People belly full while some people are empty. People have enough while some people are plenty. People have no heart, they're just cold and empty. While people suffer everywhere, some people have a lot, yet they refuse to share. All over the world, it's happening everywhere, and no one seems to care. It's been going on a long time. Our motivation has been high a long time. It's been going on a long, long time. Yes. It's not since lately. Going live and direct long time. Rasta man not take check long time. It's going on a long, long time. Whoa. It's coming from way back from the days of medieval. When people used to fight against people, they have no heart, they just wicked and evil. All they wanna do is conquer people. They conquer every land and they claim, all just for fortunes and fame. Destroy life to them was just a game, and they claim they did it all in God's name. It's been going on a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. It's not since lately. Watching wicked people for a long time. Watch them back against the wall a long time. It's been a long, long time, yes. Oh well, them find a way to make guns and bombs that can destroy a nation. Find ways to use computer to replace man. Yet they cannot find a way to end starvation. But what they can say, that's plaguing the nation. That is a touchy topic, cause ending poverty is not making them any profit. Anytime it gets to that point, them always stop it. That's how it always is. It's been going on a long time, and we've been rocking Montreal a long time. It's going on a long, long time, yeah. It's not since lately. We've been live and direct long time. Wicked people getting checked long time. It's going on a long, long time, yeah. Oh well, I just wanna know, when did it start and when will it be? We gotta do something before our days are in. If we don't do nothing, the powers belong today. So Rasta, I rise up and take matters in my own hands. We're rocking Montreal a long time, rocking dance a long time. We're going on a long, long time. It's not since lately. Rocking Montreal for a long, long time. No Rasta, no. We put the dance all and cut the stage show. We keep moving fast when Rasta move slow. If them go fast, we move faster.
Rastafari always I, stay I. Yo, Janik, I is the Abbey. Simply the best, they say. But when you get high, it's forever. No one can fight this feeling that is going through my head. Maybe I've been dreaming or simply I've been misled. Now should I fight this feeling before it starts to spread? Lately it's been growing and I know it's not my dread. And now marijuana feeling me high to the ceiling. Oh, marijuana feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know. But marijuana feeling. Got Johnny high to the ceiling. Oh, marijuana feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know. Is it the time of the season? Or am I getting high for the wrong reason? Or maybe it's love. I don't know. But this feeling, marijuana feeling, have me needing more and more for sure. But now marijuana feeling got me high to the ceiling. Oh, marijuana feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know. But marijuana feeling got me high to the ceiling. Oh, marijuana feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know. No, like a rocket to the heart, straight to the brain you shoot. And when you're in command, there is a substitute. And when you're not around, loneliness step on the loop. I'm looking straight into the skies, I'm telling you the truth. Our bond is like a tree connected to the root. And there is no mixed feeling. You give me the healing, make rain touch the ceiling. I'm telling you the truth. Hey, I know the energy I burst out. Marijuana got me from the workout. It locked me down and I'm no jailhouse. And me don't wanna bail out. No, is this high I'm feeling? Don't know if I'm dreaming. Is this high? Is this high I feel? Hey, and now marijuana feeling got me high to the ceiling. Oh, marijuana feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know. But marijuana feeling got me high to the ceiling. Oh, marijuana feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know. Is it the time of the season? Or am I getting high for the wrong reason? Or maybe it's love. I don't know. But this feeling, marijuana feeling, I've been needing more and more for sure. And now marijuana feeling got me high to the ceiling. Oh, marijuana feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know. But marijuana feeling got Johnny high to the ceiling. Oh, marijuana feeling. They say I'm hooked, I don't know.
Well, they should know that Janik is a motivation for the youths of tomorrow. We want to see the youths live happy. No man should live in sorrow. So listen to the words of Dan Tipper and the motivation of Janik. Two-man show. Motivation Academy. Janik, teach the youths, yeah, man. Run the rhythm and make me tell you.
No storm in effect.
Every youth get them life to live.
No storm in effect.
Most people lead them astray. But we shall not fight. We're gonna teach them the righteous way.
It's okay, we have good reggae music to stay warm and warm and high.
Shine the light on this world.
High on life.
Give your life, and it will teach you the righteous way. Youths be wise and live your life. Keep the beacon of a bright, bright light. You be wise and live your life, and it will teach you the righteous way. Go to school, learn the golden rule. Listen what your mama have to say. Listen what your papa have to say. Cause this world will lead you down to destruction. And I don't wanna see you go that way. So you be wise, live your life the righteous way. You be wise and live your life. Listen what Johnny got to say. Live your life, you be wise, live your life the righteous way. Live your life, you be wise. Listen what the most I have to say. If you was put on this earth as a good soul, don't let the devil take control. The youths of tomorrow, don't let them live in sorrow.
No, no. I wanna see my people live and live the righteous way. Listen what I might have to say, you man, listen. You be wise, live your life a righteous way. You be wise and live your life. Listen what the Most High have to say. Live your life, you be wise, and he tell them the righteous way. Live your life, you be wise. Listen what the Most High. You just live your life. Live it the righteous way. Live it the righteous way. Yeah. Don't lead to no destruction. Live your life the righteous way. Yeah. Well, I said Johnny them for knowing up. From the mere device, them know see a damn tipper. And we tell you to stay strong. Live up, look up, hold your head high. Oh, oh, oh. And this is a special for the True Man Show. Motivation Academy. That's the far I tell them. Okay then. Don't listen to the pagans when they talk, cause they don't have no sense. Yeah, man. Johnny, I go teach the youths them to live them life the right and righteous way. That is what I have to say. So you man be wise, open up your eyes, listen to the calling of the Most High. Jaja will lead your way to the righteous way, to the righteous way. Listen what I have to say. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people drain your energy. No, no, don't be a bad memory. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people steal your energy. Don't be a memory. Don't let them take your soul away from you. No, no, no. Keep your focus, hold your head up high. Do the things you need to do. Do the right things. Do the righteous things. Hey. Don't you lead to war. Janik will lead your way. Motivation Academy. Hey. Teach the youths them the righteous things. Let them live them life the righteous way. So you be strong and hold on to a firm meditation. Hey, don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people drain your energy. No, no, don't be a bad memory. Don't let them stop you from doing what you want to do. Don't be a bad memory. Don't let the negative people steal your energy. Don't be a memory. Don't let them take your soul away from you. No, no, no. But I just want to let the youth them know, that you must live your life the righteous way. Be a light to this world. You understand? Don't make negative energy draw you to the wrong things, to the bad things, to let you do wrong. Don't let your memories be the ones that we don't want to remember. The ones that get us scared when time we hear it. Let your memories be something to live on forever. Rastafari. Don't be a memory. Don't be their memory. Just listen to your heart and do the righteous thing you need to do. Don't be a memory. Don't be their memory. Don't be their memory. Do the righteous thing. Live the righteous life.
Hey, you'll be a memory.
Very, very low quantity of them. It's more. It's better than. It's better than smoking a joint. It's better than vaping. Is better. I kind of feel that. Yeah, yeah. It's just. It's good. I like it, but it needs preparation. You need to heat it up. The joint is more convenient. It's just more convenient. But this is better for you, definitely. I'm pretty sure about that. So, knowing is not enough. Why knowing is not enough? Boom! Live and direct. Janik, your host. I'm back. Motivation Academy. Yeah, that's me. She Jabao. She heard me. Boom! She goes ballistic. No, I'm here. Yeah, again, tubing with you. Great pleasure. Always. Give thanks for life. We're alive. Gonna do something with the day. Snowstorm in effect. Snowstorm in effect. You know, this is the kind of day that they should say they should close the school, but no, the schools are open. And last week they closed it for a little bit of rain. Like, it's so nonsense. Now it's like a big blizzard. It's okay. Everyone's on the road. Hey, Red Rose Rocker from the Rock. Oman is going to be in Newfoundland in 2019. Yeah, I'm planning a big tour. That's what I'm going to work on, putting that tour together. For summer 2019, the Revolution Canadian Tour, Truman Revolution Canadian Tour. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm coming. For sure. And knowing is not enough. Why knowing is not enough? Because you must take action. It's good to know. It's good to know. But, you know, knowledge is only potential power. Knowledge is only potential power because if you sit on your butt with your knowledge, it's worth what? So, knowing who you are should empower you. Know, or having a little idea of who you are, or starting to craft that person you're meant to be. You know, that's just because we're getting ourselves trapped into something that it's not really what we're meant to do here. Yeah, you're meant to like, I mean, it's Babylon. You gotta earn your bread, and that's the way of life. You gotta work. But often what we do as work is not our life work. That's what I mean. This is more my life work than working in a shop. That's what I mean. Yes, it's good experience too. I give thanks for all the jobs I had, the experience I had, because it made me develop a strength, confidence, and you know, when you start mastering the little stuff, at one point you're gonna master the big stuff easier also. So it's a lot about, you know, having go out and put yourself in the challenges in your workplace. That's a, you know, that's the best way to start to grow if you don't have that entrepreneur spirit and all that at start, to design your own legacy and your own greatness and all that. You're gonna end up working for someone else. But during that time that you work for someone else, you can also challenge yourself and grow within that environment, which is what I did. Always challenge myself to take greater action. And at one point, I just jumped right in. And I think the best, you know, what's the biggest fear is what people think of us. It's what the opinions of others. So once we transcend that fear, like I was posting yesterday on Facebook, you become a lion and you really don't hold back no more. Like, that's what happened to me. It's something I cannot stop. Even if I would want to stop it, I don't think I would be able, because the momentum is too great. Maybe I could stop it for a day or two, but I would come back to it effortlessly, and that's how that's how it became for me. That's the example I want to give you, that it's possible with consistency to get to where you want to be, at least close to it. At least I'm getting closer to what I want to become and have in life, from life. I'm getting closer each and every day, closer, closer. And even if I stay in a state of trying and all this, I'm still getting closer. So I can still keep the hope, be optimistic, and keep my eyes on the prize. And that drives me each and every day to do more, to just to be more focused and to cultivate my mind even more. I read a lot these days. I'm reading a lot of books from motivational speakers and stuff. Positive thinking book, empowering book. Like I don't read romans and stuff. Je lis des livres qui sont based on motivation and inspiration and stuff like that. Just to redo the blueprint. That's what's necessary for whatever you and you got to program yourself. You got to program that brain to greatness. It's like once you start programming, reprogramming, rewire, rewire yourself for greatness. It's something you cannot stop because that's something natural. Also, it's not something that is forced. It should be very, very natural to be ourselves. But for some reason, it seems to be a big deal to just be ourselves in a world that everything is fake. But everything is fake, so even us are fake. Everything is. The food is fake. Everything's fake. So for sure, if we're not conscious, we're gonna fall in the fakeness trap, and then they capture our soul. It's gone. Bye bye. You don't even think for yourself. You can pass a whole lifetime here, never thinking for yourself. Imagine how deep it goes. If I would have never wake up, I would have never been able to even think for myself, or to think for myself. Even that, we don't even think to think for ourselves. So it goes deep. It goes very deep. It's a big job to but it's not so much a big job to rewire. I think it's just to let go of distraction. What happened to me is just I let go of distraction. I decided that it was enough the TV, it was enough all the sports on TV, all the nonsense that was like just, it's at one point is, are you working on your dream or you're just watching other people work on theirs? You got to take action and work on your own stuff. That's very important. You don't just sit there and watch people do things. You work on your own stuff. That's what I want from you here. I want to hear that people go after their stuff. And yeah, that's for sure. That's why I'm here. What I do is what I do with what life gives me. But that's what I do also. I take everything that life gives me and I exploit it to the maximum to get the maximum vibe possible in the situation that I am, which is a must for me because I need to kill the pain somehow. So I need to yeah, for sure, to be uplifted and positive, with a cool and positive state of mind. I think you can go far. Just with positivity, you can go very, very far. And if you're positive stuff will happen to you in your life. If you have a positive day each and every day, you'll have a positive life. But if you're negative, crabby, impatient, in anger, frustration, and you cultivate all these feelings each and every day, that's what you're going to experience. But if you let go of all these feelings that sometimes just invade us for some moments, you're going to realize that very often the things you fear never happen. Never happen. That's what I've realized many times. Because we imagine a lot of stuff. We imagine a lot of stuff, so we get caught up in this. But I think life shouldn't be to have fear experience or stuff like that. It's just you learn lessons. Sometimes you learn harsh lessons with life, but life is life. I mean, do the best of it. Do the best of what you have on your hand at this moment. And never be satisfied. Like always, it's important to never be satisfied, because if you feel satisfied, you might start to be on idle. Like you don't want to be on idle. You want to sustain your energy, sustain your vitality. It's something I have to feed every day. That fire to stay vital, to stay just true to myself. Also true to myself, which is very important because I don't intend to start defaulting back to the default state again. Even though it's something that is pretty much like before you erase completely the all the programming, because there's often things that resurface, especially when it comes to ego and stuff and feelings, and it's a big job to master our minds, master. That's why the effort should be put into things that really matters, like mastering our minds. You know, mastering that muscle up there, working on it at least working on it each and every day. Doesn't mean you're gonna master it from one day to another, but if you do something each and every day in that direction, at one point you're gonna be a master. That's what it is. Maybe they call them master teacher or something like that. But for sure, there is some of us that think a bit more than others. Like not everybody is sitting in front of TVs. Most people sit in front of TV. So that's why it's not so hard to come out in this world and start doing your thing, and you come up on top of your stuff, because everybody sits at the bottom and is comfortable at the bottom. So you can raise your standards, and then you're going to raise your life. You're going to raise everything. And it's not so hard once you start acquiring that concentration of power. Concentrate your power. You have a lot of power, but you must concentrate it at the right place. Stop focusing on dumb shit. Concentrate your power where it's needed, not where it's not needed. And often we know that we do things that we shouldn't do, and we still do them. But it's to get our minds to that state that we must do it. You don't do what's easy. Most of us prefer do what's easy instead of doing what's necessary. But in your life, you got to do what's necessary, and that's my spirit. Always, it's do what's necessary. It's not always easy. It's not always doesn't come manifested to you right away. But no one said that. No one told me when I came into this realm that life was going to be fair. Birds eat worms. Is it fair for them to eat worms? They should eat better things than worms sometimes, but they eat worms. They're happy with their worms too. But it's up to us, and you can have and do anything in this world if you put your mind to it. If you put your mind to it, there's nothing that you imagine that you cannot bring to life. You have the capacity to do a lot, and the opportunity also. But if you're not present at the moment, you might miss those opportunities. Very important not to miss the opportunities. Positive energy, man. Much love, my friends. Can't listen in live, slow internet, but want to say hi to you. Hi, Cindy. Hi. From Coujouac, Quebec. Anyways, just positive energy. We need more positive energy. You're right. And that's what we gotta bring out of ourselves. We don't have to be negative. Every moment you pass in negativity is a wasted moment. It's a wasted moment, because I don't think you can learn maybe from being negative, but you're gonna learn from them negative things. From them negative things, you're gonna learn. But you don't want to stay there. You expand, and for sure, I don't think I would be the man I am today if it wouldn't be of their negative stuff and all the shit that happened in my life. I don't think I would be here today yapping to you. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with taking that's the RiseNShine oil from Cappy. Yeah, I use it every day. 2 times a day. I don't know how often you put this, but yeah. So it's anyway. Me, I think it's just if you want to manifest something, like we all wanted to manifest. No one is eager to live a better life. You can tell me that. But if you want to manifest the dream life, knowing is not enough. You must take action, and that's where it can be challenging to take action. That's why you have to at the beginning. I think the most important, the fragile, the how can I say that, the more challenging moment and all this is at the beginning. It's probably the first step. It's probably the first step, which is the hardest, because once you take the first step, right away, right into your fears, it starts to fade away. So you feel it fading away the first step you take. Then the more step you take, the more the fear dissipate. And that's what we need. That's what we need, because we don't need to harvest fear, to harvest more fear and being caught up in fear and stuff. It's so nonsense. So nonsense. This life is divine. It's a every moment we waste in fear. It's something. It's not positive. So fear is something. There's fear that are legitimate for sure. Not, but I'm talking about the fear of the opinion of others. Like, you can have an opinion on me. I don't care. Your opinion will never become my reality. Never, 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 never. I'm not here to live to nobody's expectation, and it will never, never become my reality. You can yap, you can say whatever you want about me. You're not inside me. You have never walked a mile in my shoe. So back off. Politely back off. But I suggest you move. If you're in the way of my dream, I suggest you move, because I ain't gonna back down. I ain't gonna stop. I ain't no nothing can stop this. Not even me. So what you think you're gonna stop me? Anybody think they're gonna stop me? Come on. Flat Fred is in the house. I was talking about you the other day. Boom. Flat Fred. I was talking about you the other day. I was like, "Where's Flat Fred?" I was playing the song "Bum Them Flat." I was thinking about you. I said, "Where's Flat Fred?" From where? Where are you from, Flat Fred? Just to know. Are you here in Quebec? Maybe. Maybe not. Anyway, so what I was talking about? Positive energy, for sure. Positive energy, either positive energy, love, uh, motivation, inspiration, or greatness. Greatness. That's the topic I like to focus on, because that's the UK, yeah? That's it. Yeah, UK. That's it. Okay, I didn't remember. I think you told me once also. I must have asked you. But sometimes things slip. We forget easily. We forget easily. That's why people go back vote every 4 years, because they think that it's gonna change. They forget that it never changed. It's a real circus. And that we're not even abilited to. The programming goes very far. So yesterday I was talking with Abby, and we were reflecting on that. Is the world gonna ever change? And I don't see like changing to the point where the police, army, and government, like, it's always gonna be like that, because we're so dormant that the sleeping state is very, very, very profound, because we don't even care about our bodies. Okay, we're trashing our bodies, where the unconsciousness is very, very deep. And that's what I realized, that I was very unconscious myself. So once you see it within yourself, it's easy to see how others are unconscious. You were there yourself. It's not to go out and then lecture people, but you don't have to stay in that realm of unconsciousness. You can every day wake up to a better vibe than being unconscious. Today, there's nothing more that I want than to be conscious and present in the moment. I've been out of the moment and unconscious for like 40 something years. So once you start to have a better vision of life, you don't want to lose that. I never want to lose that state of mind, that positive, mysterious look on life and everything. Never. This is what makes me alive. This is what brought me back to my youth, to my come on. I suddenly come on. It's a rebirth. It's a rebirth for sure. Yeah, I found this realm is not for me. Yeah, but that's what I was saying a lot. Yeah, been busy. Yeah, but that's important to go and find it, Fred. I've done it. I was gone for a long time. Many of times I went out just alone in nature and chilling spot and make videos and think and reflect and be alone. Be alone with myself and nature is very. It's very resourcing to go out in nature alone and just meditate on think for yourself. Just think for yourself. Start realizing all this, to ask yourself some question, and no, at one point the answers will come and meet you. The answers will come and meet you, providing that you've done the work on yourself. You know the who says that in a song? It's Subaja, I think. If you dwell in the house where the Most High judge rule, the words will come to you. The inspiration will come. For sure, I'm not special here. We can all be inspired. We can all that's something that is accessible to all the greatness because it's all within us. But it's you don't come here like I said, and you're born in this world, and you press a button, and suddenly, whoop, you're conscious. It doesn't happen like that. You're born dead with life, and you have to activate your conscience to design your life to not fall in all the traps of Babylons that you have along the way. There's many traps. Even as adults, we get caught up in trap. That's where we get caught up the most. It's not when I was young that I was getting caught in the Babylonian trap so much. It's as I grow up, as I got to 24, 25, and when I started having my first child, Sam, at 24, then I realized, oh fuck, I have to work. I have to work. But I was always working. Been working since the age of 12 years old, even maybe younger. But I remember 12 or 11, even maybe younger. But I think around 12 years old, I started to work for a hockey team. I was the water boy equipment guy and stuff. I was doing errands for the people of the team. I used to. That was a wonderful experience. I still remember to that day, and that experience was for sure. Everything that have happened to me, like you have to be able to join the dots. You know, when you look back in your life, everything that have happened to you happened for a reason. If you're able to join the dots, you're gonna find something out of each experience you've had, whether it was something that you think bad. I don't think there's bad experience here. Sometimes you can get caught up in shit or something, but it's learn from it, learn from your mistake. I've learned from all the mistake I've done, and I don't do them another time again. Like, I'm not gonna do the same mistake twice, but I had my share of shit in my life, for sure. I had my share of shit, big time. I've done things that if I could redo today, I would redo it for sure. They asked me, so Gavin asked me, he said, if you can end up in a time machine, Daddy, where would you go? The past or the future? I said, I would go back in the past at 17 years old. That's where I would go back. With the knowledge I have today, if I can go back in the time machine and go somewhere, it's not the future, it's the past. I'm going back to 17 years old. Or maybe younger, maybe even younger, so I can really, I would go further in school, first of all. It's weird, but yeah, because this world, and I encourage everyone that go to school, do something. Get a degree, get something, an expertise in something, because it's necessary in this world. Okay, you don't do everything with school, but at least I would go get something. I don't know, something maybe. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I would just go into music or something. Not that school is absolutely necessary to do something in this world, but it would help. It can help. It can help also, especially for the learning their codes and stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't see it as something. Yeah, it's there to pretty much break your wings, cut off your wings and stuff. But if you're conscious, like if you go in there with your conscience activated, you don't get caught up. If you're unconscious and unaware, all the programming will get to you and form a big ego. But if you go in there with an awareness level that is, come on, higher probably than the rest of people there, you will not get caught up so much. I don't think. It's only They create you're well when educated, but yeah, but that's it. That's why you gotta be conscious. You go there with a conscience activated awareness, and I think it can be. I would be curious to try. Like that's what I say I would do. I would go back and like, and first of all, I would maybe, when you're younger, often you're more courageous. You're more courageous, so maybe I would speak out. I would probably speak out for sure. Take a look at my short vids on my truth for my truths. Oh, you have vibrations on route. Good. Yeah, but accept the challenge I've been given. That's it. Asking. Yeah, that's it. It's to accept the challenge. Uh, accept the challenge I have been given. Yeah, you've been given life, and life is a challenge. So for sure, we all have challenges, and it's important also to embrace life. Like life is such a divine experience. Come on. Yes, it can be very challenging, especially, but I think it's only because we don't own our time, we don't own our agenda, we don't design our life, we get trapped in a system. But if you have if real freedom is freeing yourself first of all of the opinion of others. That's a one big step towards freedom, and then designing your life, and then you don't cause so much stress in your life. We're all stressed out, sick and tired because we have to work like fucking crazy to get a bit of money. The money come and create a lot of stress on us. If you stress all the time to pay your bills, and all is so to generate enough cash in your life to not be stressed is important. Me, that's a motivation for me. I would like one day to experience that feeling of not being stressed out to pay my bills, because I live like on survival like everybody. Come on. Hey, it's not I don't have a silver spoon in my mouth, and it's okay. I like it. I like it because that makes me grow maybe faster, and it's good to have an empty belly, empty pocket, empty bank account, and it's good sometimes. But I don't think we should always stay there. It can teach you some lesson, but I don't feel guilty for wanting more and going to get more. Also, I know what I'm going to get, and I know this world. If I want to bring my butt in an airplane, I need to pay a ticket. I need to pay a ticket, and right now I can fucking barely put gas in my fucking car. So where am I gonna go? Eh? Not that bad, but you know what I mean. It requires massive effort to design your life and start raising your vibration. So for sure, it's something we must do. We must do it. But how bad do you want it? Also, how bad do you want to move from that realm of slavery and stuff, mental slavery and physical slavery? And I've been doing it at one point. Okay, some circumstances can happen to you also, but it's more what you're made of. Make yourself strong. Make yourself strong for life, because all kinds of stuff can happen in life. All kinds of stuff can happen to you, for sure. The times are changing. Money is cursed, Janik. They lie for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Yeah, money is cursed, but if you don't have money, how do you buy your food? I know money is cursed and all that, but even that, I mean, it's only because I don't know. Money is cursed. I don't think my life is cursed. I don't think, and I'm a bit divided on that. I'm a bit divided because if I have no money, how am I gonna buy food? Like I'm stuck. First of all, it's winter here, and there's like 5 feet of snow on the ground. Nothing grows, so I have to rely on other people. We need each other for survival, and the system, the shit system we have, works with money. So what am I gonna do? Change it? No. So I'm gonna make the best of my life, not to get the maximum money possible, but have enough to live. Have enough to live without worries. That's where I want to get to to not to acquire a super big amount of material, but yes, I would like to have a house on the side of a river somewhere calm, and yeah, I would like that for sure. But and I'm not gonna back down because They do all kinds of evil shit with money. I'm stuck in here. We're all compromised. We're all super compromised. So I do the best I can to, and I make sure also that with money you don't create more suffering and stuff around you. You can be wise with your money. That's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. It's coming to gold is fake economic device. Yeah, yeah, but the whole thing is fake. The whole thing is fake. The whole that, but focusing on the fake stuff, I might end up fake again. So I know everything is fake, everything is staged, but I'm here. What am I gonna do? Like I cannot change the world. And I don't, and I have no intention to change the world. I just do the best I can while I'm here with what I have, and I would like one day to visit China, Japan, Afghanistan, UK, and Newfoundland. So for that, you need to generate some cash because they won't take you on an airplane if you don't pay your ticket. So it's just common sense. It's common sense. We can avoid all this stuff too. We can say, "Oh, it's evil," and fuck it, I'm sitting on my couch. And but I want more than that in life. I want to travel. I have traveled the inside. Now I want to travel the outside and just connect with more people. Also, it's very good to do it from internet, but I want to go in real life also and connect with people. That's huge. So yeah. Back by gold. Yeah, back by gold. Yeah. Even, yeah. Anyway. But the times are changing. For sure, the times are changing and people are realizing what's fake maybe more and more. And that is very, gives us hope at least for the future. But during that time, I mean, I'm here and I'm gonna do the best I can with my life. I told you yesterday, I'm gonna make the rest of my life the best of my life. That's for sure. And also the money thing is like a motivation. Also, it's a motivation to not be poor. For me, poverty is a motivation. Like I have all kinds of motivation. I try to keep it high, and it's not because that's the only thing I have in mind when I wake up. But I know one day it could be the byproduct of what I do. What, I'm gonna discard it? No, I'm gonna welcome it for sure, and I'm gonna do more stuff with it. That's how you expand. Also in this world, you need a bit of resources at one point. It's hard to expand with no resources, and you can only go so far with the amount of resources you have. But at one point, if something else comes, like a bit of money come to help you on the way, come on, it's always helpful because that's how you do. You can do shit here if you have no money. You can do stuff for sure, but I mean, I can travel. I can. You know how it is. Like what I don't need. I don't think I need to explain that part. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're better than that for sure. We're better than that for sure. I'm just reading your comment. Ours, you know what's the thing? Our truth is stronger than their illusion. That's for sure. So we gotta hold on to this. Our truth is stronger than the illusion that they put out. So one day it will dissipate. Anything that we stop enforcing will dissipate. If you don't enforce something, it will dissipate. So it's up to us, each and every one of us, to make that self-realization that our vibes should be maybe focus on something else than Babylon. I mean, and start designing that life of greatness that you deserve, because we all deserve abundance here, and but we live in a world where you have to move your ass. Let me tell you. That's how it is. And that's okay. Work. That's all you get. Work.
Whoa now, whoa, whoa, wicked got to go. wicked man got to go. We need them no more. That's why we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Wickedness never keep up.
That's for you, Flat Fred.
Burn them from two straight up to head top. Because they don't deserve to be on this earth. Because they did not put righteousness first. And from the wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways I man not convert. Oh no. Wicked men, change your wicked ways. And if you don't do that, then Jah is surely gonna shorten your days. You always like to take, but you never like to give. And all the works that you do on earth is so rather negative. For all the evil that you done, your days are gonna come. So I want you just to be prepared to face your fire burn. You're not gonna get away. That's what the Holy Bible says. You're not gonna get away. So be prepared for your judgment day. That's why I'm gonna burn down Babylon flat. Wickedness never keep up and we want it to stop. Yes, we're gonna burn down Babylon flat. Burn them from go straight up to head down. Because they don't deserve to be on this earth. Because they did not put righteousness first. And from their wicked ways they just won't divert. And to their wicked ways Rasta now convert. I said I read fire. It a go burn them higher. And we go turn it up hotter. And we go put on the pressure. You cannot get away. No, no, you can't get away. You can never get away. No way. You go around the earth and you rob and you rape and kill. And that's the reason why we think you are mentally ill. You do not like to share the earth with each and every one. You put up your fence and a top out say you own up Jaja land. You better change right now, or your judgment is near. Or you will prepare to face it fair and square. You're not gonna get away. For your evil work you must pay. You're not gonna get away. Be prepared for your judgment day. We're gonna burn down Babylon flood. Wickedness and keep up what we want it to stop. Yo, we're gonna burn down Babylon flood. Burn them from two straight up to the top. Because you don't deserve to be a judge of earth. Because you do not put righteousness first. From your wicked ways you refuse to divert. And to your wicked ways Rasta now convert. No, 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 no. Wicked man, face the judgment day. Oh, judgment gonna come on you. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
To my golden positive vibration, I'm in levitation. Yeah. Big up, Stevie. Yeah. Trees are the source, the vibration of love. Oh yeah, everything. I think everything pretty much is the source. The trees, the river, the birdies, the doggies, the us. Everything is part of but us we're acting like parasites now in this realm. Like we have to stop being parasites. Like we're eating the flesh of the earth like parasites. And that has to stop. We have to take our role seriously, which is Earth Guardians. I think that's what we are. Makes sense to me that we're not here to destroy, but most of us have no conscience and destroy everything. So it's to gain back your conscience. You know, once you activate your conscience, and I don't think it's that hard to stop the destroying. Stop the first of all, the destroying happen within ourselves. Also, the self-sabotage is very, very, very present. So You know, we're not only destroying on the outside, we're destroying on the inside. So that's why being conscious is very important. To become conscious at one point in your life, or aware, or I don't know what is being conscious. Is awake awareness. That's what it is. Consciousness is awake awareness. If you want to put some kind of definition on it, because of what it is other than that, like you're aware or you're not. You're aware of your greatness. You're aware of what's going on in the world, or you don't. Like, it's so simple. But I think what's the most hardest thing in all this is probably to get ourselves to take action and to think for ourselves. Get ourselves to take action. That's a big thing. Because yes, we'll take action. We'll take action in what we're used to, like our comfort zones, our jobs and stuff. We repeat the same thing every day. It's comfortable. Press the button. Boop, go back to the same place, same job, same. That's a comfort zone. But you can wake up also each and every day and put yourself uncomfortable each and every day a little bit. You don't have to freak out. Don't have to freak out and start being going crazy with that. But each and every day, at least you can put yourself a little bit more uncomfortable. And at one day, like I said, you'll be super comfortable with the uncomfortable. And you're not going to care so much what people think. Yeah. And don't dig your grave with your teeth. Very important. We, the gardeners, eating never to be full. Yeah. The vibration of love, food for thought. Yeah. Sand organic was. I will break the curse before I leave this realm. Yeah, but you don't know what break the curse. You can, yeah, but I don't think our life is cursed. I think we live in love and grace, but we just don't see it. We think our life are cursed, and I used to think that my life was cursed, but Leah made me change my mind on this with her song "Not Cursed." I'll play it for you, but yeah, I don't. Maybe we just have forgotten to be our true self. We forget. We forget. It's like we forget very easily. We even forget what we eat for lunch the day prior, the day before. So. And we have problem making decisions because some of us can't even decide what they're gonna have for lunch. So, you know, we have to get ourselves to that state of taking decisions also with our lives. Very, very important. And once you can get there, it's a different feeling. For sure, we want to have a different feeling with life. It's not to stay always on the same vibration. I think it's good to up the vibe a bit. But listen to this. My soul, I am not cursed, even though my mind is confused with confusion. One big disillusion, nothing is what it seems, not sure what it will be. Can I ever be free from the pain I feel? I weep, I can't just bleed. I have to face reality that will never be you and me. My heart survives any hurt, no matter what happens. I know I'm not cursed. My soul survives all the pain, no matter what's going on. I'm sure I'm not cursed. How did this love fade away? Baby, I am to blame. I thought it was better, we could always stay the same. I didn't see I could use that change. Whatever happened, I could have made it work with pride. And now I'm constantly battling the demons inside me. Dreams I run, but I can't hide. So I call upon the Most High. I say I am stuck, please wake me up right now. I'm so brave.
disappointment and fear. Let me get myself together and dry my tears. I can do it alone, I have done it before. Love is still what I live for. I need to let go. I need to heal my soul. My heart. No matter what happens, I know I'm not cursed. My soul survives all the pain. No matter what's going on, I'm sure I'm not cursed. Peace of mind, make an end to this confusion. No more delusions. Love is the only solution to set me free from the pain I feel. I weep, I can't just flee. I have to face reality that will never be you and me. Daydreams I run, but I can't hide. So I call upon the most high. I said I am stuck, please wake me up right now. 'Cause I'm so ready to face reality. There will never be you and me. No, my heart survives any hurt, no matter what happens. I know I'm not cursed. My soul survives all the pain, no matter what's going on. I'm sure I'm not cursed.
I know I'm not cursed. This is Léa Rosier. Léa Rosier from the Netherlands, Amsterdam. Yeah, big up, Léa. Always very inspiring. No, it's inspiring when people do something with their life. It's not because you have to put them on the that's what we do. We put people on a pedestal because they do something with their life, but it's you because you do nothing with your lives, and you look at other people. Like I said, are you just looking at other people living their dream, or you're working on yours? That's what. And once you work on something, on your dream, on something that is raising your vibration, it's easy to connect with people that do the same. That's what we're here for. It's normal. We should not be in low vibration. We should all be up and in with life and doing something with our lives. And that's normal for me today. I cannot see any other option but greatness. So I don't see anything else but bringing more of that greatness each and every day and working on myself. That's what I intend to do. Until then, I'll be back tomorrow, same time. Yeah, and Wednesday, is it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. with the PT. Prashant Trivedi. My brother Prashant. Can't run, get the phase of music for sure. Get a phase of music. My Zero here in St. John's begin here with 3 hugs. Yeah. Truman Revolution Canadian Tour. 2019 will be on the road. We'll start from Newfoundland and head to Vancouver, BC. We'll take a good 3 months and go on the road. Maybe with a few reggae singers in the bus. That's what I would like, a few reggae singers in the bus and go across Canada. And, Truman is coming. The Truman Caravan is in town. Yeah. We'll check it out. I have a big aspiration and big vision. So now it's just to work on it and make it become a reality. So I'm out. Love you all, and rise and shine. It's the order of the day. Do something each and every day to make this world a better place. Raise your vibration. Raise your standards. Raise your standards and your vibration. Very important. Peace out. Boom. Nick, your host. That's the best I'm going to be. I'm out.